Israel has responded to Prince William's call for an end to fighting. In a rare statement on the conflict, the heir to the throne said, "I remain deeply concerned about the terrible human cost of the conflict in the Middle East. Since the Hamas terrorist attack, too many have been killed. I, like so many others, want to see an end to the fighting as soon as possible. There's a desperate need for increased humanitarian support. It's critical the aid gets in and hostages are released. I continue to cling to the hope that a brighter future can be found, and I refuse to give up on that." In response, an Israeli government spokesperson said Israelis of course want to see an end to the fighting as soon as possible, and that will be possible once the 134 hostages are released and once the Hamas terror army threatening to repeat the October 7 atrocities is dismantled. We appreciate the Prince of Wales' call for Hamas to free the hostages. We also recall with gratitude his statement from October 11, condemning Hamas's terror attacks and reaffirming Israel's right of self-defence against them. It is highly unusual to have a statement like this one from Prince William, as members of the royal family are expected to stay neutral on political matters. Prince William travelled to the region in 2018, which was regarded as one of the most diplomatically sensitive and difficult trips that he's conducted on behalf of the royal family.
Prince William's decision to speak publicly on the war in Gaza was remarkable, not because of what he said, but because of who he is. Members of the royal family traditionally avoid commenting on politically sensitive international conflicts, making every carefully chosen word carry far more weight than an ordinary public statement. What makes this moment especially significant is the difficult position the Prince of Wales occupies. As the future king, he's expected to show compassion without appearing to take sides, calling for humanitarian aid, the release of hostages, and an end to the violence reflects an attempt to emphasize shared human suffering rather than political victory.
We've been a constitutional monarchy since the late 17th century, and of course part of that deal is that the monarch, or indeed the close immediate royal family, should not interfere with politics that in any way could be seen to affect individual parties. Now, perhaps one of the most classic cases in the 20th century was Edward VIII, who during his brief reign went down to Merthyr Tydfil in South Wales, met thousands of people who'd lost their jobs in the steel industry. In fact, he shook so many hands in the end he had to change and shake with his left hand, and he said something must be done to get these people jobs. It was taken as a direct assault on the Conservative government of the day.
The biggest question now is whether high-profile interventions like this can genuinely influence diplomacy, or whether they simply become another headline in an already crowded debate. History has shown that symbolic voices sometimes help shift public opinion, but lasting peace almost always depends on difficult negotiations behind closed doors. What do you think? Should members of the royal family speak out more often during global crises, or is their neutrality one of their greatest strengths? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy balanced royal news and deeper analysis beyond the headlines, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this conversation is far from over.